is that conversation with Dr. Jumoke Oduwole, who is a senior special assistant to the Vice President on industry, trade, and investment, and in particular working under the office of PEBEC. Dr. Olajumoke, thank you very much for sticking by from our Abuja studios. Let's continue where we left off on investments. Now we're looking for money left, right, and center. Trade is at the center of this. We need investments locally and from abroad. Do you think we're open, we're ready for business to bring this money in?
We're definitely ready. That's what this whole intervention has been about. The Nigerian Investment Promotion Commission has been working very, very hard over the last 12 months, over 12 months now, to make sure the Nigerians know, first of all, driving direct domestic investment. The Nigerians know that we want their capital to stay in the country. We don't want Nigerians investing in other African countries or globally when they can invest here. So we're making every effort to make Nigerian capital feel welcome at home and to stay at home. This is the best advertisement for attracting foreign investment. When Nigerians believe in Nigeria, and that is government's job, to give you the confidence to keep your capital here at home and to help create jobs and to deepen the economy, then foreign investment follows naturally.
When business executives, big multinationals, mid-scale, the folks at the bottom of the pyramid, when they talk to your office, may give you phone calls or send emails, what are their chief concerns about doing business in Nigeria? Is it about insecurity? Is it about regulatory challenges? What are the chief concerns they have at the moment as we speak today, July the 4th, 2018?
Wow, that is a whole spectrum. You've just covered the entire universe. You touched on micro, you went all the way up to international multinationals. The issues are varied. When I say that multinationals have more sophisticated problems when it comes to ease of doing business, and that this particular intervention really focuses on SMEs, their challenges would border more on political stability. They want to know what's going to happen next. They want to know that there will be no policy flip-flop. They want to be able to plan. Multinationals plan years in advance. They want that stability. They want to know about the budget. They want to know about security. Those are the types of challenges. You wouldn't really hear a multinational, unless there's something unusual, they wouldn't be talking about issues like the ease of starting a business or the ease of accessing credit or paying taxes, because they have a lot of consultants to do things like that, so they can absorb those kinds of issues. When you talk about SMEs, you're talking about companies that are somewhat in the middle. If you join MSMEs, yes, they go up to about 90% of the businesses in the country, and they employ about 80% of labor, and they contribute about 48% to the GDP. But if you take just SMEs as a demographic, they're about 10%. Now, what the SMEs need is a system that works. What we're trying to do is to fix the system so that more micro businesses can grow and join the SMEs. There you find issues of conversion from informality to a formal sector business, how to register your business, how to pay your taxes, how to access credit, what if there's an insolvency challenge, how to, if you have a new premises, how to get connected to the national grid. We want a situation where you don't need to know anybody. You don't need to leave your home or your office. You can do a lot of things electronically, online, using technology. That's where we're headed for SMEs, where there's transparency, where there's efficiency, and where there's efficiency with cost, efficiency with time, and there's transparency. You have a lot of access to information at your fingertips. Government websites that work, courtesy and efficiency in delivery of service. For the micro actually employ the most people, the people on the streets, the Nigerians that are working so hard. You see them in traffic, hawking things. Just, I mean, their profit may be 200 naira in a day. Young men and women that are in the sun, in the rain, working hard. They are the ones that underpin this economy. The reason why the Nigerian economy survives even when there are global shocks is because of people that are insulated from that global shock and using sheer hard work to conquer, to survive. Now they need just a break. They need just some formality, even a little loan of 10,000 naira, 50,000 naira, 100,000 naira will make a huge difference. So the federal government has varied interventions for these different classes of businesses. For instance, you have the JEEP program operated by the Bank of Industry on behalf of the federal government, giving those small loans to market women, to small businesses, just to help them over that hump. You have, of course, the PEBEC initiative, targeting SMEs in particular, to make sure that our system works and that we can grow that sector, onboard more of the micro onto SME, and really make our economy stand. You have interventions, targeted interventions aimed at multinationals. You have a lot of the incentives that we use to attract huge amounts of capital into the country. You have a compendium that was released by NNPC and FIRS earlier this year that details out all the pioneer status, incentives, all the things that businesses need to make informed decisions in Nigeria.
Dr. Olajumoke, this administration is stretching itself with a number of interventions. Do you think this is sustainable?
It is sustainable. It's our job. It's nothing out of the ordinary. What we're doing, and with a huge sense of urgency, is what government needs to do. We need to serve the economy. We need to put systems in place. We need to put social interventions in place. This is the work of government. It's not anything extraordinary. It's just that this government is focused and committed to delivering those things that every government in the world should deliver to its people.